game is in the books. They end with a victory, 9-point lead over the Toronto Raptors. We got some things to talk about. A couple of the Bulls rookies play. Julian Phillips sits out this game because he has not signed his contract yet. Me and Steve-O, we're going to break it all down right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
Steve-O, man, listen. This game was rough to watch, bro. 39% shooting overall from the field, bro. They went 32 of 82. There were a lot of missed shots in this game. This was not a pretty game. I forgot how rough Summer League play can be at times, bro. Man, how'd you think about the game overall before we get into some specific players and things like that?
Man, for one, man, it felt like I was watching a worse version of the damn Sky. For one, that's what it felt like. For one, I just came in looking at for certain things. I was just looking at certain things. I knew usually the first game of Summer League was going to be sloppy, but I didn't expect it to be as sloppy as it was because a lot of these players been playing together for a year now. So it was a little rough. It didn't feel like we was beating them like we was the whole game, but we were. And it was just like I was just noticing certain things. Like first thing I think everybody was looking at was Terry. How was Terry going to be? And we kind of see a completely different. Well, I won't say completely different role, but we actually see him in a role that maybe some didn't expect, which is more the play point guard minutes of facilitating role tonight. And then that's he struggled a lot of the times. I think tonight shows us like I know a lot of us was like, yeah, he didn't play that many minutes, but sometimes he showed why he didn't play that many minutes. He just didn't look comfortable at times out there, and that's just what it is. Sonogo, I see why you went undrafted, my guy. You one thing I love about him, he got a motor. He definitely got a motor, so he's always active, but he can't be a bowling ball out there. And another thing was shooting. I was looking at any type of shooting we could get because I'm like, we need some type of shooting. And Darlin can shoot that mug, and that other guy, I forgot his name, but it's a couple people that can make some shots out there. And Liberty, Javon Liberty was playing. He was playing for sure.
Javon Liberty is definitely fighting for a spot. He's trying to get on a spot somewhere where there's G League on the roster. But Bulls in this game, 10 to 29 from three-pointer. There was a lot of things in this game. Dalen Terry, 1 for 4 from three-point range. While I liked some of his facilitating, he got 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Like always with Dalen, the activity is always going to be there. He always plays with his head up. He's always active. But that shot, we expected that shot to be a little bit better than what it was. But keep in mind, it is first game of Summer League, so it kind of is what it is there. But like you could tell Dalen Terry, they in that first half were going, everything was going through Dalen. Second half, they came up off that a little bit because they realized he wasn't necessarily what they wanted him to be. But like, yeah, and Sanago, bro, I know you already said it, but I got to talk about it as well. As much as Sanago's skills at the collegiate level were evident, especially when you look at highlights, I had a whole video on him and kind of breaking down his game and the positives of it. You can see now why he is only on a 2-way contract because, listen, there were times out there where it seemed like he was just lost, bro. Like, there was one specific time where Dalen Terry was looking at him in the inbound like, bro, you're supposed to inbound to me. I'm the guard. He just kept walking down the court looking off, bro. It took Javon Freeman Liberty to come back down so they can inbound the ball, bro. It's just like, that's basic basketball, bro.
It was another play when the communication was just off. They was running a pick and roll. Dalen rolled to the right and he looked to the left. So don't go look to the left. I'm like, bro, come on now. This common stuff you got to get together. So yeah. Definitely some stuff we got to work on there with Draymond Green, little cousin down there for sure.
That's for sure. Jonte Porter, Michael Porter Jr.'s little brother, bro. Get that man a G League contract to me.
He's the little brother. I thought he was the older brother.
Is he the older brother?
I could have sworn like maybe I don't know, but so if it's not, it's not
bigger
far.
than the big brother. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
so it looks like he's 23 years old, so he got to be the younger brother.
Okay, I thought he was.
And he's 6'11". Bro, I knew he was tall. He didn't look 6'11" out there.
That's a stretch. He probably 6'9" on a good day. Nah, for real. Like he's a 6'9" on a good day.
That's
for
funny.
sure.
That's funny, man. But yeah.
And bro, there's somebody that comment says Sonogo can't even jump, bro. I swear to God, that first shot attempt he took, I thought he tripped. Like I was like, yeah, you don't look comfortable shooting that shot. Shooting coach, work on that immediately. Whoever down there, work on that. That's the fun thing. And he didn't. He need to force. We didn't see much post work, so I don't know what he really has in the post. He did have
Mhm.
a little bit of post work at UConn, but one thing I need to him, he ain't got no touch.
None. Yeah,
He
I
has no
agree.
touch. It's like a rock going up there. So but yeah, seeing Porter show up made me a little bit more confident because he did spend a little more time in college so and developing. So he definitely has touch around the rim, can stretch the flow, shoot it confidently. And like you said, if it turns out for him to beat 6'11", hey, we better be it's a reason why he here for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then we got to talk about Justin Lewis. First time seeing Justin Lewis in a year since last summer league. Didn't get to see him any in the G League last season. 3 for 6 from the field. He took 1 3-pointer. He didn't make it, but 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Very active out there. How'd you feel about what you saw from Justin Lewis in this game?
Yeah, it was cool because the one thing I wanted, the first thing I always see, I wanted to notice after somebody tears their ACL, are they that
Mm,
player? Are they the same player? Are they
mhm.
even if a little bit? That was still the just same Justin Lewis we knew at Marquette. Yeah, he
Yeah.
played at Marquette. Um, and one thing I knew coming in, he probably wasn't gonna be as aggressive as he normally is. That's what normal people go through after that injury, especially him relying a lot on his mobility and his athleticism. So I know it's gonna be some time for him to trust that knee fully.
That's a
Even
fact.
though he definitely got some big rebounds and some dunks today. So that knee looked pretty strong, and I'm just waiting to see him to get more progressive and a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, and the thing that I noticed about Justin Lewis too is like it's still, and this is the thing that stood out to me last year in Summer League War from him. His defensive awareness is awesome, bro. Like I hope that Julian Phillips signs his deal because I would love to see those two in the front court together, bro.
Bro.
Because like Justin Lewis defense, bro, like you can see when he knew exactly what the other team was about to do on the play. He wasn't always able to get there, which may point to him still getting comfortable on his knee. But like he always knew where the ball was going. He always knew kind of where they were trying to pass the ball. Just for anybody who's watching, go back and watch the game and watch Justin Lewis in his time. Just watch how he always knows where the ball's about to be, even if he's not in position to get it. His defense awareness may be what's going to definitely give him a shot at the NBA level at some point.
In fact, and one thing somebody brought up, I heard that like that's the number one thing that gets you on spots. So, and that's the one thing you got to look at when it comes to the summer league. Defense is everything. Defense is
Yeah.
what's going to get you on the team or whatever contract that you want. That's what's going to get you. And you brought up Julian, which is I feel like when he does sign his contract, this team is almost built for him to look amazing because
Mm-hmm.
he's a when it comes to anything, when we came out this draft, we said if he can be elite at anything, it's defense.
Yeah.
And he's super athletic. So seeing them running and diving on the floor, I was like, oh, Bulls fans gonna want him in a star lineup because he gonna look good because that's just how he feel. But like that's one thing we just gotta watch. But I'm eager to see him on defense when he does sign his contract.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like to see a defensive lineup with Justin Lewis and Julian Phillips. Like that's almost like the modern style defense that AK wants this team to run. Right, having long, athletic players that can switch everything, that are physical. And I hope he signs his contract before summer league's over with because I would love to see it. But I wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised too. I'll say this: if the Bulls really are confident in because we've heard Julian Phillips' defense is ready. If the Bulls really are confident in that, there's a chance they may not even worry about him playing summer league. If they really think that his defense be something that they can use right away, and especially with Torrey Craig coming in, that's a nice player for him to learn behind too.
Mhm.
They may look at summer league and be like, "Hey, Julian, we really don't even need you to play in summer league."
It's definitely not out the rare possibility. Plenty of teams do it, and he definitely, like I said, he in the perfect position where like whether he plays or not, I feel like it'd be very hard. I would be very worried if he comes out and does play and not look right because,
Yeah.
like I said, it's just built for him. This team and this summer league team is they build off their defense. They when they get active, that's when the ball goes in the hoop. They transition heavy. They run. Um, I think Liberty is going to feed off Julian as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can't wait to see everybody together. But yeah, and I see somebody saying that Justin Lewis got a little young Carmelo to him. He does. But like, I don't know. We talking about the ISO game though, because that
Yeah. No, he
when it
does not
comes
have an
to
ISO bag at
yeah,
all.
Melo, that's a little unworldly right there.
Yeah, he doesn't have the ISO bag at all. Let me ask you this, Steve-O. With how bad Adama Sinago looked in this game, do you think there's a chance that the Bulls may go ahead and waive him? Like, and somebody said it in the chat, like, as much as people shit on Marco looked miles ahead of where Adama Sinago looks right now, bro.
Man, I'm telling you right now, if I was halfway blind, I would have thought that was Cristiano Felicio out there.
Damn.
I'm just being honest. Like, I did not expect a world champion to come into the summer league and look like he never played basketball before. And if he did, he started at 16.
And not just a world champion. He was the guy on that team. That's crazy. Like, it's wild.
I mean,
bro.
we could be debated with Hulk, but
yeah. True. All right. Either he was 1A, 1B.
But he was definitely the core for sure. Top 10.
Like he did not look like he's played basketball. Like bro, like I'm sure my 17-year-old son would have gave him work in the post in this game, bro. Like it was bad, man.
Bro, he would have killed him with a jab step. Like he looked like the I just look for being fundamentally sound on the defensive level, and it wasn't there. Like he looked like a rookie. He definitely looked like a rookie.
Y'all remember that NBA Live where Andrew Bynum would go to the middle of the court and just stand there, and that's when they pulled the game off? That was almost Adama Sinago today. Like it was almost him. Like I fully believe that the glitch like they got the NBA Live. I think that was Elite. I think that was when they tried to change the name to Elite.
Bro, that was
with
KD on that bug.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
bad, bro.
That was terrible. They had you doing kick moves for shots and shit. I was like, bro, this is terrible.
Yago Dos Santos, which a lot of guys brought up in here, 3 for 6 from the field. Keep in mind the Bulls only hit 10.
Santos
only hit 10 3-pointers in this game. He hits 3 of them. What did you like about his game?
He was ready. He was definitely ready for the moment. He came in and made an instant impact. He's definitely a guard I can see. Hey, he not gonna be a Bull for long. He not gonna be a Bull for long.
Somebody definitely picking him
Somebody gonna get him. Yeah. That man took a 35-foot with confidence and drained it with no problem. And he's not a complete just wash on defense either. Even though he lacks in size, he's not a complete wash either. So he can. I'm sorry. Kofi Coburn just caught my eye. Don't bring this man up in this chat.
Kofi Coburn, where'd you see him at?
In the chat. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
What
they caught my eye. It caught my eye. I'm sorry. But
Kofi Coburn would have looked even worse than Adama Sinago. Kofi's terrible.
Bro.
But go ahead.
That man is terrible. But yeah, like I could easily see like a Utah Jazz, like a Cavs. Like he could definitely be on somebody roster. Or somebody G League for sure.
Yeah. Yago, seriously, bro. And you know what? I always have a theory. NBA players with no necks, bro. I'm telling y'all, they dogs, bro. The theory has not been proven wrong yet, bro. I'm telling you. Every NBA player that does not have a neck is a dog, bro. I'm telling you. Anybody find me one. Find me an NBA player that had no neck that wasn't a dog, bro.
Damn. You ain't lying.
It's something about it, bro. I'm telling you. It's something about basketball players with no necks, bro. I'm telling you. It's different.
And Lil Buddy definitely ain't got no neck either.
None. It's just head and shoulders, bro. That's it.
Bro. But shout out for the man. He didn't work this way. I believe he's from Brazil, if I heard correctly.
Shout out to him.
So shout out to him. Yeah, he do look like a little loud Kyle Lowry out there. For sure. So
he didn't get the BBL though. He's the Kyle Lowry without the BBL. But so moving on, one of the players that was really hyped coming into this, well, not hyped, but people said is the one to look out for, and that's Henry Drell. People said that he could be like a Max Strus type player that, you know, looking at what he did overseas, his ability to shoot the ball, 23 years old, 6'9", he can play shooting guard and small forward. He doesn't look great in this game, but he didn't get a lot of opportunity. Only 17 minutes played, but he was 4-8 from the field, 1-3 from three-point range. He chips in as well, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Did he stand out to you at all, Steve?
Yes, he's one of the people I was like, well, I need to see more. I definitely need to see more because when he came in, even though some of them shots didn't go down, he can't take it with confidence, and he was in the right spots. One thing he could do is get to his spots. So I definitely like drill game. He's one of those. Hey, he's one of them shooters too. Next to Buddy over there, that they need to be looking at as possible. Like I'm going to be watching him for sure. By none, playmaking and shooting is probably the top 2-3 things I've been looking at intently.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's him. And there's a few players that don't be surprised if you see them on the G League team. Hopefully, it's the Windy City Bulls, and maybe another one because the Bulls only have so many spots. But with players like Carlik Jones, who's been in that G League system for a while, there may open something up. There was a comment that I wanted to go to that I didn't see. Wade said Amani Bates is playing right now. Hey, I mean, we'll see what that looks like right now.
I gotta pay attention.
I got the Sky game up. They just came back from 10 down. They down by 4. So
let's go.
Yeah. We got to do the Chicago Sky Central later on, y'all. So I'm watching the Sky game. I'll catch up on the other NBA games later. The Lob Mob says Big Baby. Hey, Big Baby was a dog for like 4 years, bro.
For like 4 years.
Like real talk. Yeah. I mean, he fell off a cliff after that, but Big Baby, like once he left the Celtics, it was over with. But
because he's in the right system with the right coaches around the right people.
Yeah, when he went to the Magic, it was over with. That was done. But those 4 years with Boston, and people forget he had a year of averaging almost a double-double, bro. Like I think he averaged like 16, 17 points per game his second year. Like Big Baby Davis, had a season there.
He was killing until he got knocked the hell out by Dwight Howard.
I mean,
that was scary. That was scary. I thought that man was having a stroke or something. I was like, "What, bro? That question, bro." Hey, bruh. I heard so many crazy stuff today, bro.
It's gonna be all season long, bro. All season long, we always gonna hear it. How Dick doing? What Dick do for you? We can keep going with this all day. He looked like shit too. Like him and Dalen.
I ain't gonna say he looked like shit, bro. But he didn't look like the top pick I expected him to look like. But I was looking at fundamental, like for his age, he got nice footwork. He know how to get to the spots, but he wasn't knocking down shit.
You said Dick knows how to get to the spot?
Yeah, Dick know how to get to the spot, bro.
I mean,
unfortunately,
that's what she said.
Hopefully, let me shut up. Let me go. Let me straight ahead.
Oh man, that's funny. 266 Jamal says, was it me or was Dalen Terry with the mask looking like one of the crows from the Wiz?
Bro.
I'm glad he took that mask off. He played much better once he took
that man.
Why
looked
was
like
he even wearing the mask. What happened?
I don't know, but he looked like the doctor off Assassin's Creed, and he looked like Penguin. Like he looked like a vigilante.
Oh man,
I'm glad. I'm glad he took it off because that first few plays with it on, I was like, take that shit off because it's messing with your vision.
Mike Milley says the box score said Dalen played a power. No, he played at shooting a small forward. He started at small forward.
That's why it's critical to watch the game. They be lying.
Oh, he said he broke his nose Wednesday. Damn.
Somebody said somebody did say the thing like, bro, is Dalen nose that big? No, that motherfucker just swollen.
Jesus. Hey, practicing with DeMar, but no, he was already here practicing with the summer league.
Yeah, team. That was definitely a Javon Freeman coming through the lane elbow real quick.
The Lob Mob says Dick didn't live up to the hype. That's deep, bro. Gabe's asked, I heard we're going after Pascal. Is that true? Listen, Pascal Siakam's deal this year is almost $40 million. There's no way. It's not.
I'm about to say,
it's not.
We can try to go out all we want. We can't pay him.
Yeah. I mean, they can make all the calls in the world, but it's not happening.
That mother's gonna say insufficient funds for sure.
It's even worse than that. Like imagine using a food stamp card to pay for your groceries and that motherfucker declines. That's even worse. That's what it would be like if they try to get Pascal Siakam right now.
Sir, come back, sir. What do you? It did go through, sir. It did. Let me get no, sir. You just leave. Just leave.
Yeah, that's crazy. RY says, didn't see the game, got high hopes for my boy Dalen. Did he have first game jitters or was it just horrible? I mean, he played bad. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. But finding out he broke his nose Wednesday, it was like Steve-O said, it still was very swollen. Maybe that's a thing. He still gave the activity. The hustle things he did, he rebounded the ball well. He got some block shots. He got a steal in there. Shooting the ball, that left much to be desired. Much to be desired.
And I just feel like he was put in a position he ain't been in. Like, we never really put him directly in, like, you're going to be the facilitator throughout the whole game. He was the facilitator from start to finish. And he's never really been that ever. Probably since high school. He wasn't that. He definitely that one in Arizona.
DJ Lovelace, that's definitely your villain photo, bro. Why you smiling so hard, bro? All you see is teeth and eyebrows, bro. Like, you definitely doing the Joker smile on that one, bro. That's a villain picture if I've ever seen one, bro.
So serious.
Wow. So serious. I keep seeing Zach for Dame rumors. Yeah, you're gonna keep seeing a lot of those rumors, but guess what? They're just rumors.
Zach ain't going no damn well.
Zach is not going anywhere anytime soon, man.
Nope.
V-Dog asks, what y'all think about Jonte Porter, brother of Nuggets? Bro, we know who Michael Porter Jr. is. We know what team he plays for, bro. You ain't even have to, like, Vern talks like a radio announcer, like, Jonte Porter, brother of Nuggets forward, Michael Porter Jr. Like, we know who he is, bro. Nah, Vern's family, bro. I gotta throw Vern a little joke.
You already know he finna come in that man. Fuck you, Haize.
I know man. Fuck you, Haize. You tripping? No, I mean, he looked good. He looked really good, and I think Steve-O said, do not be surprised if he's pulled from the Summer League roster real quick because the team signed him for their G League team, bro.
Yeah. Especially if he really 6'11".
Skulks in the building, member of the Chi-Town Sports Central family. He hosts Blackhawks Central, so y'all go and check that out if you're a Blackhawks fan. He says Dalen still doesn't have the handles to run point. He is deadly in transition, though. You know what? And everybody's saying that Dalen, well, not everybody. There are a few people that I've seen that says Dalen's long-term position is point guard. It's not. He's long-term and wing. He's not going to be point guard.
You know what I think what it is? I think y'all misconstrue somebody being a great passer that they could turn into a point guard. That's not the case. Yeah. Like, it's more that it's a complex of things. You got to be able to run the offense, understand the flow of the game, understand how to get people in their right space, how they want the ball out. Like, that's a lot of things. It's more than just vision and knowing how to pass. So yeah, he just somebody that know how to, like, yeah, he's just not somebody that you could just be like, yeah, you're going to play point guard.
That's fact. I agree with that. The Bull says, hey fellas, how would you grade this offseason so far? What would be your next move?
A C.
Yeah, I mean, it's solid C+ to me. Like, with what they've done, they've added 2 players that help change our shot profile drastically. That both are dogs defensively as well. They got Kobe and Vooch at very team-friendly deals. But I will say this, even with how smart, because the deals were smart. The people that they get, the players that they signed were smart. It hasn't raised our ceiling very much at all. I actually have a whole video on that. And that's just what it, both can be true. You can have a smart offseason, but it really not changes a whole lot for your team.
A C.
Yes, that is describing a C. You're absolutely right on that one.
I'm sorry, like it just doesn't do, like, I'm expecting I don't want to be 5 and 6, and that's what we're gonna be. So that's how I feel.
Yeah. Let's talk Bulls, which y'all make sure y'all go and check him out. He's, at least as far as I know, recently on the scene, but big supporter in the time he's been there. And I actually checked out his page. Says Sinago looked like a solid high school starter out there. Bro, he definitely looked like somebody who you could tell has gotten by on his size and his strength. And when you come to the NBA, everybody is strong. Everybody has size, but everybody's strong. So yeah, he gonna have some things to work on. That 1 3-pointer he shot, bro. I swear, I made coffee, balanced my checkbook. I don't even have a checkbook. Balanced my checkbook and tied both shoes before he got that shot off, bro. Man. That was bad.
I gotta tell you, he shot 2 threes this game, and I promise you, I thought he tripped on both of them. It looked like he did this to give to Malou.
That's crazy. Say my name. Says sup, fam. Where you saying? He's been here forever, bro. So I don't even second think it when I see his name anymore. Like, he's been here forever. Where where were you standout players? Who were your standout players? Maybe some notable needs improvement players. We kind of talked about that at the beginning of this, Say My Name. But just to recap for me, and I'll turn it over to Steve-O. As far as players that stood out, Justin Lewis, just because coming back from that ACL, he really didn't show much fear. A little hesitation, but no fear there. But outside of that, I would say Henry Drell stood out. Jonte Porter definitely stood out. And Yago Dos Santos also stood out. Steve-O, who are yours?
It was everybody you said and Freeman Liberty.
Okay, fair enough. And then as far as players who did bad, bro, Adama Sanago looked like absolute cheeks, bro. We're talking about the worst highlights you can get from Cristiano Felicio. Multiply that by 20. That's how Sanago looked tonight, bro. Now it's one game. Let's hope that he has more than enough time to bounce back. But at least in this one game, if you had to make your decision on Sanago being on your roster this game, you would look at him and smack his mama.
Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't play good. He didn't play good at all. Yeah. And there was nothing he did today that I was like, oh, that was nothing.
Nah, bro. Like if this was his audition tape, man, that's a bad audition.
Send him
tape,
back,
bro.
Send him back.
It was like watching Saweetie have that freestyle at one time. It was bad. It was bad. It was.
Bro,
it
or
was
her just performing in general.
I came around right before you hit 4K, bro. Now you're almost at 14K. I'm so proud of the growth of the platform and keep pushing for him. Hey, thank you, Ant, the big
He
homie,
better
bro.
be at it doing 5 damn videos a goddamn day.
Bro, like, do you from the first? It's the 7th. This is my 16th video in July. That's how hard I've been working.
I'll be tired after 3.
And that's just
doing video.
Central. That's not even counting Bear Central, NBA Central, Chicago Sky Central. Like, I've been working, bro. Locked On Bulls. I've been working, bro. I've been working, man. But yeah, I thank you guys. Like I always say, like all jokes aside, man, like the growth of the platform wouldn't be shit if it wasn't for you guys. Like that's all jokes aside. Like it grows because of you guys and the support as my son is coming here. What do you want? Where's the lotion? Are you naked right now?
Why would you do that to him?
Hey, don't come over here. You let the cat in here, bro. It's in my room in my top drawer.
What is going on?
Close the door, bro. Get your brother the lotion, man. This is.
Hey, bro, y'all try to make my man's out here ashy, man. Y'all, bro.
Like, you know, so my 9-year-old son, he takes 4 showers a day, bro, and doesn't tell nobody. Like, literally, you'll be sitting there playing Xbox with him. He'll get up and walk away. You'll think, oh, maybe he went to go get something to drink or use the bathroom. He comes back a completely different outfit, hair washed.
A new set on,
bro. Everything. It's like, bro, what you go take a bath for? We've been sitting on the couch all day.
Hey, that's good because some of these kids that around his age be coming this mud smell like Caillou and ass. So no. No, smell like juice boxes and crayons. No, it's good that he want to smell good.
Hey, maybe that's what it is. I guess I need to take pride in the fact that I actually have a little boy that likes to bathe. Because
I went to school where it was freaking blizzard outside and you musty. How that work? It's cold. How you funky and it's cold?
Bro, it's been wild, bro. Like I was in Kroger standing in line, bro, getting eggs. When I tell you the woman in front of me smelled like church lady crotch at 10 a.m., like, bro, what is happening? Like, you shouldn't smell this bad at 10 a.m. You ain't even had time to sweat yet.
You just say she smell like baptism box. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Yeah. Yikes. Not Kroger's.
All right, let's get back on track here. That completely threw it off. Let's see. Just call ID says that's why you can't take highlights and predict if players are going to be good on the NBA level. Well, it's more than highlights. You review tape. Highlights are just the good.
Tape.
You review tape. Tape is different than watching highlights. You're reviewing everything in tape. But when you do that, you don't try to necessarily determine if they're going to be good or not. You determine what skills levels translate, and then how can they kind of refine those at the NBA level. And Adama Sanago still has some things, but he was an undrafted rookie for a reason. That's it.
And I definitely had that question. Like, man, he won a whole championship. He won undrafted. I see why. The man has barely no footwork. Post game don't look like he got that, and no touch. And you an undersized big that can't shoot. That's like 3 cardinal sins right there.
I mean, he could shoot, but the thing is that you would need to give him 22 minutes to get the shot off, bro. Like
and 22 attempts. I'm sorry. Like
hey,
as far as I'm saying,
watching the second summer league game, he comes out killing. Bro.
Please,
like watching this.
Please,
game, I
beg of you. I beg of you, Sanago. Please go off for the country, please.
Did you just do the accent?
I did.
You going straight to hell, Brody? Straight to hell.
I'm from. That's my people. That's my people.
But you don't have that accent. You were raised on the south side of Chicago.
Hey, I could turn Irish.
Listen, I always tell people, Chicago Irishmen are a different breed, bro.
Ooh,
like Chicago Irishmen are completely different, bro. Like they you can't even call them Irishmen. They just Chicagoans, bro. They are completely different, bro.
You can't tell. Just because they ginger don't know. They stupid, but they funny, but they smart. And they could be flat out drunk and you wouldn't even know
it. They know how to find everything. You'd be like, listen, I'm looking for a 67 Chevy Impala. It gotta be white though. They'd be like, listen, let me call a couple of people.
And they know the city like the back of their hand.
For sure. And then they'll be like, all right, bet I got somebody in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. They got one for you, but you got to be there by 6 p.m. Like that's
who is he? That's my cousin. The hell you got a cousin in Lawrenceburg for?
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Anything left, bro, before we go off on this one, bro? Like, I think
we just gonna have to pay attention some more. Scenario. Hey, don't turn into Valencio. Hope use us as fuel, get better because we didn't sign you for no reason. I hope. So hey, it's a lot of dudes in front. Hey, just to lose ain't going nowhere.
Marcos Simonovic is somewhere looking right now like
you sons of bitches.
This what we doing?
So this month I average a goddamn double, but you weighed me though. You weighed me, bastards.
All right, y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. We probably will not, unless Steve-O can do it, unless he'll run it. I probably will not be able to do a post game after tomorrow's Summer League game, but if Steve-O has time, he's more than welcome to. Otherwise, I'll be back for the 3rd Summer League game. I'm glad to be doing these lives again, y'all, man. We're going to be here all Summer League. And, hey, and that's it. Make sure you guys are following the channel at Bull Central Pod. You can follow Steve-O at Steve-O Speaks on everything. You guys can also send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns.
Bullcentralpod at gmail.com. Is pissed off.
Yeah. That's why I don't want her ass in here. At gmail.com. And if you want to leave a text message to and or voice, shut up. 773-270-2799. We are the #1 spot for everything Bulls related. God damn it, what channel am I on? We're at the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. We about this bitch. Peace out.
You got too many damn channels.
This has been a presentation of the Breaks Media.
See bread, yeah.